Welcome to episode 6 of Scent and Sound, a show where we review fragrances and make some songs inspired by them. Today we have Santal Volcanique by Maison Crivelli. This is a brilliant fragrance. It's warm, it's fizzy, it's got depth, it has really everything that I'm looking for. A daily fragrance. I would describe this as a daily, easy to wear fragrance. It reminds me of like an elevated version of Bleu de Chanel. I'm not quite sure why. I know Bleu de Chanel has ginger in it, and I know this has ginger, cardamom. I think as well, actually, I think Bleu de Chanel has sandalwood in it. Or is it cedarwood? I'm not sure, but it comes across similarly in this. But this has this extra sense of depth that I really, really enjoy. Let's give it a bit of a try. A pressurized atomizer gets everyone going. And the weight of the cap, we love it. Look at the branding. Lovely, weighty. Incense isn't a listed note, but I get a lovely incense kind of churchy quality. And the smoothness of the sandalwood is gorgeous. Maison Crivelli call it burnt sandalwood. And I kind of get the tinges at the edge of the fragrance indicate that burnt sandalwood. I think that's provided by the cardamom. I'm not sure. I didn't realise, actually, when I owned this fragrance, coffee is a note. And coffee is one of my favourite notes in fragrances. I've been on I was about to say decade search, but that might be pushing it. I've been on a search for the perfect coffee fragrance for donkeys. So far, nothing's beat Uomo by Salvatore Ferragamo. I've tried Dark Lord by Killian, SM Cafe by Strangers. I've tried some other coffee ones. I really want to try Acro Awake. Anyway, once coffee was mentioned, I understood it. It settles down quite quickly. That ginger brightness has gone. Now all I can think of is coffee. Coffee and warm sandalwood. It's really lovely. Let's try the dry down, which I have. Prepared like a professional. Left with that sandalwood and coffee. It's a very linear fragrance, but that's kind of what I want. One thing I like about Maison Crivelli is their attention to detail. I know that each of the labels, some ASMR for you, each of the labels have a unique texture, which help dictate the aesthetic and the brief of the fragrance. This one has a very gentle weave on the bottle. It's a very lovely bottle. Lovely presentation. Yeah, in terms of seasons, I wouldn't... This is aseasonal. Is aseasonal a word? I'm going to use it. Aseasonal because it really suits winter because it has got that warmth of sandalwood, but also the brightness of ginger gives it a bit of... I keep saying girthy too much in this series. I need to stop saying girthy. Weighty summer fragrance. They also list it as unisex. Obviously, anything is unisex if you try hard enough. But I think this has a masculine feel to it. So, but what do I know? I am an man. So to go off their very vague brief, glowing spice clouds, acid ashes, tremors, burning adrenaline, ascent 3,700 meters beyond black slopes, parched ylang, scorched sandalwood and cedar, cascading coffee, crackling cardamom, roasting ginger, and roaring softness. I don't know what softness smells like. They say it's woody, spicy, musky. It's one of my favourites, this. And it lasts a long time. That's one thing that is great about this. That it has that fizz of a nice fresh fragrance, but lasts a long time because it has the weight of those heavier notes. That's what I like. I want to get my money's worth. And this is... I got this off eBay for like £40. But I think retail it's about 85-90. I really got a steal with this one. Okay, so next, I've made a song inspired by this fragrance. And what I like What I liked about writing for this one is the ethereal nature of the brief. And with Maison Crivelli, everything's very narrative driven, it feels like. So the narrative of the brief gave me lots to work with in terms of the music. And I got to create a style of song that is dear to my heart, which is moody, groovy, funky, synthy, spacey, dangery sort of stuff. So I'm really happy about this one. So have a listen. I hope you enjoy it. And I'll be back with you and we'll listen through together in a minute. Don't log off. See you in a sec.
Glowing spice clouds, acid ashes, tremors, burning adrenaline, Ascent, 3,700 meters. Beyond black slopes, parched ylang, scorched, sandalwood and cedar. Cascading coffee, crackling, cardamom. Roasted ginger, roaring softness,
Okay, so let's listen through the song together and I'll walk you through some of my thoughts. This fragrance has an ethereal nature now. I've started smelling it along with the song actually.
glowing spice clouds,
So,
acid ashes,
I thought I'd speak the brief over the song because
tremors,
the atmosphere it creates.
burning adrenaline, Ascent, 3,700
It really
meters.
suits this not brooding, but dangerous.
Beyond black slopes, parched ylang,
Atmospheric nature, this ethereal, mystical.
scorched, sandalwood,
This is an excellent
cedar.
pairing. I know I'm talking about my own song, but I'm proud of this one.
Cascading coffee, crackling cardamom,
It's really bringing out the serious nature of this fragrance. Those drums really intense, with loads of distortion on them.
roasted ginger,
Get that real excitement. Create a real energy.
roaring softness,
I love it. I love it. I love that style of music. L'Imperatrice, Parcels, Daft Punk, ambient, dark, atmospheric, funky stuff is where I find my home. I hope you liked it. Smelling the fragrance along with that was quite an experience actually. The fragrance was suddenly a lot more darker than I recognised, having the music playing simultaneously. But again, that's one aspect of the fragrance. It isn't all darkness and mood, right? This fragrance, it's not a dark fragrance in its entirety. You can wear it as a very casual daily fragrance. You could easily wear this to work or just casually. And it's just, in my opinion, an elevated casual fragrance. Okay, thank you so much for joining me for episode 6. I'm hosting this on a different channel now, Scent and Sound, dedicated to fragrances. Maybe I'll start doing reviews, maybe some first impressions. Let me know if you want that. I've really enjoyed making these songs inspired by these fragrances, and I enjoy what I'm doing now. And it gives me an opportunity to sit and enjoy it with you as well. I really enjoy your support, and everybody's been really supportive with this endeavor so far. So thank you so much. So yes, this is my new channel. Please follow, like, subscribe, all the stuff. But if you want to follow more of my professional music stuff, you can follow Sly Music via the banner. I'm new to all this stuff. I'm sure I'll probably forget to do that. Remember, hello, you in the future, remember to put a banner there. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed the song. Again, recommend some fragrances. I might, once Christmas is over and I've got a bit of spare funds, I might maybe get some sample sets. And then I can, write some songs inspired by the sample sets. And that should be a good way to experience new fragrances with you. Thank you very much. Hope you enjoyed the song. Hope you enjoyed the review. And I'll see you next time. See you later.